Hello, and welcome back to Season 2 of Memos, and welcome to the 2021-2022 school year. It's actually our 55th year of honors at Andrews University, so it's a joy to be able to be with you in person, learning, growing, and worshiping together. So I wanted to remind you of a number of upcoming events. First off, this Friday, September 17, just outside the Howard Performing Arts Center, we're going to be celebrating our annual spiritual start to the year, Honors Fall Agape Feast. That'll be at 6 p.m. And because it looks like the weather's going to be beautiful, we're going to be able to eat outdoors. So please, if you have your honors blanket, do bring it, or another picnic blanket, so that we can sit outside on that patio and grass area outside the Howard. We'll be able to have a lovely dinner together, to visit, and to worship safely out of doors. And so that's at 6 p.m. You'll get honors service credit if you help us set up, and you'll get co-curricular credit for coming. And we're very honored to have Dr. Stacy Hatfield, who is our new anthropologist at Andrews University. She teaches our What is Other course in honors. She's going to give us this worship message on Friday evening, September 17, for our Agape Feast, 6 p.m. outside the Howard. We look forward to seeing you there. In addition, as you already know, we have one cultural outing scheduled for this fall. It's October 17, that's a Sunday, for a matinee performance at the Goodman Theater in Chicago of Fanny, which is a musical about Fannie Lou Hamer, who is an important civil rights activist. And so we thought this was a safe way to begin cultural outings again. It's one that's focused on our core values of justice and equity. And the Goodman is requiring that all patrons be offering proof of vaccination and be masked the whole time. The show is a short one, just over an hour. So again, it seems like a cautious, safe way in which we can go back to the delights of the theater. The Barcelo family has given us a very generous donation, which allows us to subsidize the ticket cost. All we're asking is that students pay for the cost of the AU coach that we'll take to get to the city. If you're interested in claiming one of those few last tickets available, just reach out to Ms. Maxine or myself and we'll put you on the list. So again, that's October the 17th for a performance at the Goodman of Fanny. The third item I wanted to remind you of was that our Honors Church service is going to be November 6th. It's focusing on the many voices of worship, really thinking about what does worship mean to you? How can worship be an inclusive space, a space that really creates an abiding sense of belonging? And so what we need are persons who like to read passages, who are musically talented, want to serve in an organizational capacity, maybe like ushering. Ms. Maxine has a QR code you can follow to register with us, the kinds of talents you want to share, and we'll be reaching out to you and following up very soon as we plan the November 6th, 11:45 Honors Church service that'll be held at the Seminary Chapel. So those are our big events this fall: Agape Feast, our cultural outing, and Honors Church. We'll also be doing an Honors Professional event with former Honors students who will talk about their professional journey. That's going to be a virtual event, and I'll have more details on that soon. I wanted to end by reminding you of the beautiful verses that your honors officers have chosen as our signature verses for the year ahead. They come from 1 John chapter 3, and we chose verse 1, which reads, "See what great love the Father has lavished on us, that we should be called children of God." And then we've paired that with verse 23, which also reads, "This is his command, to believe in the Son, Jesus Christ, and to love one another." And so what's so beautiful about these two verses together is the way they get at the core principles for how we should be with one another. The first one, remember that you are profoundly loved. The second one, therefore, love one another. Couldn't be simpler, but more important in this time of deep uncertainty, where death does seem to be all around us. It seems to get closer and closer as the pandemic infects so many people and it impacts so many of our families. Remember, you are profoundly loved. Please love others. I see so many examples of your kindness all the time. You inspire me. Thank you for the pleasure it is to learn together. I thank you for being very careful with masking and social distancing so we keep one another safe. I look forward to seeing you this Friday at Agape Feast and throughout the term. Please let me know how I can continue to support you. I pray for you all each day. Please stay safe and well. Till next time.